Hey guys, Ethan Jackson here. Today we're going to talk about my 2022 my 2022 business goals for 2022, of course. So this is, I just kind of do a yearly goal video. If you want to check out my last video on my last year's goals, they'll be right up here. I believe that's where it would be. Check that out. I can see how much I've grown. That's one reason I do it, just to keep a reminder to see how much I've grown each year. And so you guys that come along for the ride can also see how much I've grown this year, and so forth and so forth. All right, so I'm just going to jump into it. I think I have like 10 goals right here that I just they're goals for me to hit. If I don't hit them, you just got to set a better standard. We'll regroup next year and we'll talk about that. But I hit most of, I'm pretty sure I hit almost every single one of my goals last year. Maybe there might be one or two I didn't, but that's okay. That's why we got another year, another day, another lawn to be mowed. So number one, I'm gonna shoot for 40 customers this year. Yeah, that's pretty much doubling, I'm pretty sure, from what I had last year. And I want a certain part of that to be commercial, maybe like 5 of them to be commercial. I think I'm really close to 3 or 4 commercial mowing accounts. I think I'm ready about to possibly hit 3. But I'm gonna shoot for 40 customers this year. It's doubling my business, doubling revenue, and hopefully doubling profits. Okay, number 2. I wrote this list down before I bought my mower, guys. So it's a little old, but I want to buy a mower, but I'm going to incorporate that because I'm planning on buying another mower this year. Preferably like a 36. I don't know if I can fit a 48 on my tractor. Not just a stand. I don't think I'm going to go for a stand on. I think I might just get like a walk behind it, and the used too, because just for my smaller backyard, because I'm going to use the Kubota for the majority of everything at this point. But there will be some yards where I'm going to need to be able to get in their backyard with a 36 or a 48, but I'm going to probably go 36, so I just have that versatility to do most of my almost every one of my backyards. And if I can't get back there with 36, I'm just not going to take it. That's my rule of thumb, really. See, it says it right there. But with that being said, that's my second goal. I want to buy a new mower this year. It won't be new. It'd more than likely be used. Number 3, get my driver's license. I have my learner's permit now, so I'll get my driver's license this year, which is a big win. Long story short, since it was our family's first time getting a driver's license for anybody, one of their children, we didn't know all the laws, or not all the laws, all the rules, because I did it online because I signed up during COVID, like the worst part of COVID, you'd say, the plandemic. And I did it online, and I aced all the online classes, but there was one form we didn't fill out called the homeschool form, since I'm homeschooled, and they didn't mail it to us, so it was a little bit of fault on each other. So I could have had my license by now, but hey, better late than never, you know what I'm saying? With that, number 4, I want to hire somebody. With that could be a sibling, that could be a part-time person, or I had somebody that I was planning on hiring full-time during the summer, and it looked like it was a go. But when it came time to hire, they backed out on me, unfortunately. So we'll see where this will take us, because I don't really know anybody else who is a good enough candidate. I mean, my siblings are good, but you know, siblings are siblings. They don't always want to work for you all the time and blah blah blah. But I would like to be able to hire somebody that's pretty much full-time during the summer, just to help with just commercial properties and bigger properties like that. Number 5, get more commercial properties. I kind of already mentioned that. For me, commercial properties I don't want to go like big Walmart commercial properties. That's just way too big for me. But like churches, smaller businesses, restaurants, little centers like that. That's really what's good for me with the 60-inch and stuff. And maybe another guy here or a girl in the future to weed eat and blow, blah, 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 to help me. But that's where I'm looking to get 5. I want to get 5 commercial properties, just because you lock them in under contract. It's bing, bada, boom, bada, bang. There's not really any vague lines, hopefully. But if you get yourself a good contract, I got mine from Lawntrepreneur Academy, Brian's Lawn Maintenance. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I highly recommend that contract. It's like $50 maybe, and I've already probably done $5,000 from I think I got that contract back in summer of last year, and I only did like a few weeding accounts, but now I'm probably already done $5,000 with that contract. But I'd have to check that number. So number 5 is get more commercial properties. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, number 6. Number 6 is market really big this year. Like last year, after I bought the blower and bought the leaf setup and all that stuff, the trailer, it's not a huge leaf setup, but it was good for me. I probably handed out like 250, 200 flyers in my town. That's not a bunch, and I also did a lot of online marketing. That's something I really want to do this year. I got another 200 flyers printed up. I only do 200 at a time just so I don't get overwhelmed. And it's a little easier for me to keep track inside my head. So I'm going to go hand out hopefully 100 in this town and 100 in my neighboring town. And we'll see where that gets us. But that's one of my marketing tactics. Meeting people. Word of mouth is huge. And online with Facebook groups and good stuff like that. I'm also trying out a new app that's been recommended to me by Zach with Arrow Lawn Care. It's called Nextdoor. So huge shout out to you, man. And we'll see where that takes me. Number 7. Number 7 is, I think I put this one down as, number 7. I'm going to pay off my tractor this year. I was going to pay it off towards the end of, or middle of, I think it was scheduled with my uncle, end of next year, or not end of next year, middle of next year, somewhere, early next year, middle, I can't look, I'd have to look back at the books, but I just want to take the check, or take him the cash, preferably, whatever, and just say, here you go, thanks for doing business, nice doing business with you, just to free me up a little, with debt. And then they only have debt with one other thing, which I'm fine with having good debt. All the debt I have is good debt, and it's 0% financing or 0% APR. So very, very helpful when it comes to buying new equipment that costs thousands and thousands of dollars, just so I don't have to give all my cash flow up front. I like to keep my cash safe-ish. I mean, don't know if you call putting cash in the bank is safe or not, but we all have our opinions on that. But I do want to pay the tractor off. It would just help me out a little bit, and then it would be my tractor, and I'd feel more free to do more things to it, because I mean, it's not going to break anytime soon, but you guys get what I'm saying, hopefully. But just to free me up a little, and put more money in the bank basically during winter and stuff, because once the tractor's paid for, it's bringing in almost strictly profit at that point, because it takes such little fuel and it doesn't break down, and the plow's already paid for and stuff. So that's my 7th goal. 8th goal, this is more of a social media goal, blah blah blah, but it's to get 1,000 subscribers. I know I can hit 1,000 subscribers this year, guys. I think I might be, I don't know without looking, but I might be 300 something. I'm going to pull that up real quick while I'm talking. But my goal for last year was to hit 100 subscribers. And I aced that. I think by January 1st of 2022, I had hit 200 some subscribers. So a huge shout out to all you guys that subscribe. It just means a lot to me. Right now I'm sitting at 328. So if we could get 700 or 600 some more and hit 1,000, or 700 some more, and we'll be over 1,000. If we can hit 1,000 by the end of this year, guys, that'd just be fantastic, fantastic. So if you're not subscribed, hit that red subscribe button, turn the post notifications on so you get a message, or every time I upload one of these awesome videos to teach you guys something. Hopefully I can teach myself something along the line here. But one of my goals is to get 1,000 subscribers, so share it with your family and your friends and people you think would enjoy it. Number 9, this is another social media one. Get 1,500 followers on Instagram. I'm probably 820 somewhere. I don't know. I don't keep super good track of the numbers, but I'm only 200 away from 1,000 right now, so I know I can hit 1,500. So if you haven't checked out my Instagram, link down below in the description. Go check it out, like my recent post, and see what you think. Number 10, I'm flying through these pretty fast, actually. Number 10 is to get a new truck, like not brand new. Now, this is kind of a trickier one, because, not tricky, this is more of an interesting goal, because right now I'm sitting in a truck, obviously, and this truck just happens to be my dad's truck, and he uses it. Yeah, I'm still buckled up because I just pulled in the lane here and throw the camera up on the dash. But this is his truck. I pay for like the gas, of course, and stuff, simple repairs and stuff. When we use it. He doesn't use that as much as he used to, because we're farther away from work, and he has a lot more efficient car on fuel. So they barely use it. So I use it for my business, and of course they get to use it when they need it, of course. But it would just be nice to be able to get my own truck. So, I mean, I don't have to worry about him maybe needing it one day and stuff. And I'm looking to get like an F-250, maybe a 2500. I shouldn't have said that because now, blah, blah. But more than likely, an F-250. I'm a Ford guy, even though I'm in a Chevy. I mean, I'll take whatever I can get. Trucks are just really expensive right now, but an F-250, 2011. Okay, right now, there's a guy here in town that is selling a 20... I'll just pull a picture of it up here. But my goal for this, or a goal for this year to potentially next year, would be to buy a new truck. That's just something for me. Okay, we have right here a 2011 F2 Super Duty Lariat 4x4 crew cab with a 6 and SD pickup. It's got 146,000 miles. It's 4-wheel drive. It says automatic 6-speed. It's got the 6.2 liter V8, and they are asking $25.99.95 for it. It's gray. It's got the FX4. Hopefully you can see that there. That would be like, oh, awesome. I would love to be able to pay cash for that. If I'm gonna buy a new truck, guys, for me in my business this year to early next year to next year, my goal is to pay cash. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? At that point, yeah, it builds my credit, but I still have the mower and stuff building my credit for me and that good stuff. And I mean, more than likely, I might finance it even if I have the cash, because just like I was saying, I could buy the mower cash, blah, 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 eventually, all that good stuff. But to keep that cash in my bank, in my control somewhat, and then have a credit to build up for me. Actually, I'm not building credit right now. I just realized that. I'm not building credit right now with my mower. I'm building my mom's credit for her. So that's a plus for her because she signed on it. And because I can't get credit right now because I'm not 18. So I'm building her credit, but I'm just paying for the mower. So, but I mean, it works out great for everybody. But maybe I would be, I really don't want to finance anything until I'm like 18, like big like that, because at that point, I mean, nothing against building my parents' credit or somebody else's credit, but it'd be nice to start building my own credit as soon as I can. So that's just kind of the plan for me, really. But I think that about wraps it up for my 2022 lawn care and landscaping goals. So guys, if you want to stay tuned to see how much I grow this year, see where this adventure takes us, see what new equipment I acquire. Who cares about the equipment? Just see where I go in business and see how we all can thrive together this year. That's kind of my new thing I'm thinking and saying for 2022. With inflation being as high, no, we're not going to get by this year, guys. We're not going to do okay this year. We're going to thrive this year. If you raise your prices, and I have a video on that, so check that out. But if we raise our prices and conduct great business, we're going to thrive in 2022. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope you have a great day. God bless.